back to the iRacing British Touring Car Championship here on BSR TV. This is round 29, the penultimate round from Brands Hatch GP, with me in the commentary box, Chris Cohen, joined by Matt Dalton. Welcome back, Matt.
Evening, Chris. Evening, everybody. Welcome to round 2.
That was an exciting race last time out. It can only get better from here, surely, especially from the start.
Yeah, bit wild. Interesting to see what happens now in race 2, and have we managed to solve our championship points issue yet?
Well, we know that Andreas Katz now has a 42-point lead over Selian Chepalevsky, his main rival, so it's mathematically not a certainty. It's possible that Katz will not score any points, and Chepalevsky could win both races, score 40 points that way, and also then get more than 2 bonus points, but it is so extremely unlikely. So we can't confirm that Katz is the champion just yet, but it is pretty much a certainty. It most likely will be confirmed after this race, but this is the British Touring Car Championship. We just don't know, do we?
Nope, anything can happen, and usually does.
Anything can happen, indeed. Quick question while we're going down to the grid from the chat in Twitch. How do we apply for the next season, which is going to start on the 30th of January? And the way to do that is to put your name down in the forum, in the private league, private hosted racing forum, whatever it's called. Just reply to that thread there, and also apply to join the BTCC league. You can search in the leagues for BTCC. Should be pretty obvious which one you're going to be joining. Oh, and the lights have come on already, and that caught me a little bit by surprise, but we're ready to go here at Brands Hatch for round 29. Lopez will lead the field away. That's Sutton on the right hand side. Let's hope for a bit of a better start this time. Lopez down to Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. Sutton, then Wild and Chepalevsky. Lopez has it at the moment. Let's see if everyone gets through Paddock Hill okay for the second time this evening. Looks to be good so far. Yeah, everyone through this time.
All clear. That's much better.
Yeah, definitely. So Sutton, we heard from Sutton saying last time that if he's going to overtake Lopez, it's going to be in the first few. Oh, and we got a backwards car. Is that who was that? That was one of the. Is that Plumley? Yeah, Plumley. Oh, what a shame for Rob Plumley there. Just have a quick replay of that one.
He may have had some help there.
He was turned round by one of the KX cars that's saying Chris Sturgeon on the screen, but it's not. And we got a bit more trouble down there at Surtees as well. So Sutton's done it. We've missed out. Sutton has got past Lopez.
Oh, here we go.
So let's have another look at that on the replay, and round the outside at Surtees as well. Lopez. Wow, what a move! That's never been done before. Lopez has never been overtaken under normal racing here, and what a fantastic move.
Koba Lopez is not going to like that one bit, is he?
Let's just reset that timing information, because that is all over the place at the moment. Apologies for that. So Lopez down to second place, unbelievable. And Sutton will get the point for lap led as well. No one else has led a lap so far. Wild in third, Chepalevsky fourth. That is Hoog in fifth, and the ever-present Andreas Katz in sixth place. But how about that? Lopez has been pipped at the post so far by Sutton.
Yeah, he's not going to be overly happy at being done round the outside at Surtees. I mean, that's a staggering move.
Well,
the CQR boys on Twitch will be going ballistic, won't they?
Well, we've heard, and it says third on your screen. It is second. The timing's still not quite updated itself, unfortunately, but we're on board now with Koba Lopez, and we heard from Sutton in between the last race and this one to say that his tyres don't hold out, so he might not be as quick towards the end of the race. So Lopez might well take it back. We'll have to see.
Sutton might not be quick, but he'll be very wide.
Yeah, he'll make that lime green car occupy the entire width of the track if he can. Let's stay with this one at the front for now. Plenty more going on in the back of the field as well, but that timing's still not updated, so let's try that one again. There we go. Oh, a lot of tyre smoke coming through Stirling's.
On the back of Ashley Sutton from Koba Lopez there as well. Just a little nudge to say hello, isn't it?
A little bit of damage on the front of Lopez's car as a result of that one. Probably shouldn't matter, we've got 11 incidents to play with, so the incident points shouldn't come into play, but this is a view from the back of Sutton's car as Lopez just having a little peek there, and getting very close again through Paddock Hill Bend. Not able to make it work, but now might have the outside line as we come down into Druids. He's not going to be able to go around the outside there.
Another little tap there. He doesn't like being stuck there in second, does he? He's Ashley Sutton using all of the road plus some more there.
Well, we've seen Lopez in other... Oh, and he's having a... Wow, that's pretty close. Couldn't get much closer than that. And we've seen him in other series as well. He races a lot on the service in general, and he tends to be quick in whatever he drives, and he doesn't like not being able to take the lead and run with it.
No, you'll be getting a little bit upset there, won't he? Ashley's taking some slight liberties with some of his defensive moves, I think, but you know, as Clyde said, he's making that a very wide green car.
And the wider he makes it, the looser he's getting, so he needs to watch out, because that car will not stay on the road if he pushes it too far.
Richard Wild has thrown one up the inside.
Richard Wild's done it at Sheens. Lopez down to third.
That's cheeky.
And that puts Chepelevsky right behind him as well. And for some reason our timing system is all over the place. It's third, not fourth there. And well, let's just let that one run anyway. But Sutton's now getting away, so I wonder if we can go back and have another look at that move from Richard Wild as well, because just down the inside there at Sheens, I don't think Lopez was expecting that, was he? Oh, and Wild's gone very wide at Paddock Hill.
Opportunistic.
And Lopez has gone wide as well.
Thievery that's there, I think.
Beg your pardon, it's not Lopez. Yeah.
Steve Heffer decided to duck out the way of these guys, and yeah, Lopez, I mean, you know, I suspect if you wanted to out to swear in Spanish, now would be a good place to learn if you could get hold of him.
So on board now with Stelian Chepelevsky. He is in fourth position behind Koba Lopez, and we know all of these guys at the front are quick, and now is Sutton's chance. Now, if he can make this one work, he can use the buffer of Richard Wild to get away, but not able to get too much of a lead at the moment, so the first 5 cars or so are pretty much nose to tail.
Yep, Simon Field, is that Simon Field just coming through behind these guys as well?
Up to 7th
if
position.
It is, that's a great run.
Yeah, so he started 13th.
Yeah, he's made some early moves.
Yeah, fantastic move up through the field for Simon Field. You have to kind of say it's probably unlikely he'll be able to get any further, because the next opposition is Cats. But you never know.
Chepelevsky having a little look at Koba Lopez as well, yeah.
Koba Lopez is off the pace, you have to say.
Well, he's extremely quick, but he's got some damage on the front of his car where he's been trying to make some moves, and the other guys have been vociferous in their defence. And he's looking a bit rattled now, isn't he?
Sutton still leads from Richard Wild from Koba Lopez. Sutton going very wide at Druids, though. This could let Richard Wild in, but he's managed to defend.
I think that's why he had to go wide. I think Richard Wild was up the inside of him.
And Sutton just blinking a little bit, which indicates possible connection problems, but let's hope he doesn't drop off. And almost a move from Koba Lopez down into Surtees there. That would never have worked, would it?
Well, I'd normally say no, but
well, you never know.
It seems to work if you're Ashley Sutton, doesn't it?
Pretty much clean racing so far. I mean, only light contact between these cars, and they can withstand that kind of contact. So good to see. Richard Wild, though, could be making a threat for the lead.
I bet you a large wedge of cash. That's not how Koba Lopez would describe it.
Well, we'll have to see. Koba Lopez winning the first race by a convincing margin of 5 seconds. Now finds himself in third, having started from pole.
Chepelevsky looking quite racy, isn't he?
He is, right on the back of Koba Lopez.
Yeah, he's making some shapes there just to let him know he's there.
And it might well be that Sutton just doesn't have so much pace as the other guys behind, or it might well be the draft is coming into play when there's such a little difference between the lap times here. So Cat's still holding on to 6th there. Here's the eBay Motors car, the black car in the back with the green mirrors. Not the best line through Paddock Hill from Ashley Sutton.
I'd be interested to see the gap, actually, from the back of Andreas Katz to Simon Field. I mean, he definitely looks like he's edging up on these guys, and the fact that they're all, you know, Ashley Sutton's got them all concertinaed quite closely together, probably helping him at the minute, actually.
So that interval at the moment is 1.4 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that for you and let you know if that comes down, if he is indeed catching the back of Andreas Katz's car. That's a back marker in between them, by the way. That's one of the Yuasa racing cars there. So 7th for Field, 6th for Andreas Katz, and look at the front three. Lopez having a little peek out there, not able to really do anything though. I mean,
he's in a difficult position here because Richard Wild is in full-on attack mode on Ashley Sutton, so he's not especially going to be looking in his mirrors, so Copa Lopez knows he needs to be a little careful.
So that is the back of Ashley Sutton's car as viewed from the front of Richard Wild's. We're coming through Stirling's to complete lap 6 now. That CQR machine has got a couple of dings on the back of it, but still going well at the moment. Wild will be on the attack if he sees any kind of gap from Ashley Sutton. So Sutton has held a very good race so far.
Yeah, he has.
Copa Lopez down the inside. Oh,
no,
sorry to interrupt you there.
Richard Wild cut his nose off there, didn't he?
So no luck for Lopez.
Rhinoplasty extraordinaire.
And Peter Van Gool is out, unfortunately. Scott Malcolm is also out. Smolenski, again, we're not sure if he started, but he's not in the running. He is in the session, but he's not in the running, so not sure what's happened there. Maybe we can get an update from Clyde as well on what happened.
Copa Lopez making a move there. Again, Richard Wiles.
Just saying, from perhaps we can get an update from Clyde on what happened to Stephen Hefford as well, because he's running right at the back of the field, and that's not like him. Now, Richard Wild down the outside as we come into Hawthorns. Sutton
gonna make that
on the
work.
inside, too wide through Hawthorns. They're still too wide.
Brave move, that is.
Sutton's still got the inside line here. He's going to have to give that one up as Wild. Wild's going over the gravel.
That's going to allow Copa Lopez to make a move.
And Chepalevsky, and possibly Hoog as well. So Chepalevsky up to 3rd position now. Richard Wild, well, he ran out of road, didn't he?
Ashley gave him
contact!
the elbows.
Wild
gave him the elbows a little bit, didn't he?
Oh, and more contact. That's Hoog.
Good save. Great save.
And Hoog, oh no, he's put it off as well. Hope there's not damage on that car from Stefan Hoog. Let's have another look at that as Wild. Well, his driving was a little bit wild as Chepalevsky goes through there. And we can just see he makes contact with the back of Chepalevsky's car, and then Hoog tries to go through, doesn't have enough room to do so. Maybe Wild wasn't looking at him at the time, and perhaps some damage to the front of Hoog's car there. So yeah, Hoog's dropping off now, and Hoog's down to 7th place. Field up to 6th, right behind Katz.
Yeah, that's allowed Simon Field. Copa Lopez has got it there, actually. Ashley Sutton's just run wide, so
Copa Lopez back into the lead of this race. Let's go back and have another look at that one on the replay. Just coming out of Graham Hill on the approach to Surtees.
Sutton's not going to let him have it. He's going to try and go around the edge. He can't do that. No.
And Sutton runs a little bit too wide going into Surtees and
it's contact
position. There's contact where?
Sutton just got into the back of Copa Lopez a little bit. He's recovered it, but that's allowed Copa Lopez to get about a 4 or 5 car length lead now.
And that's Chepalevsky and Wild right behind. Wild has already made contact with the back of Chepalevsky's car. 3 laps to go here at Brands Hatch. This is still anyone's game, but Copa Lopez is once again the favourite. Maybe Sutton was right about his tyres, maybe they've gone off a little bit, but all Copa Lopez has to do is hold his current position now. Big shame about Hoog. He was running very well. He's still in 7th though, still in a good point scoring position there.
Yeah, we haven't had much chance to have a look at the guys behind at the moment, but
and Field very wide into Paddock Hill there.
Dan Hunt sitting in the pretty position at the minute with P10, the crucial P10.
That will be the reverse grid pole. Any update on Stephen Hefford there, Clyde?
Yeah, Stephen was unfortunately caught in that lap 1 incident where Plumley went out, with everybody else braking to avoid that accident. The Hef just seemed to clip another car and take himself off onto the grass.
So a shame for Stephen Hefford. He's running in 21st place at the moment. The position's now up on the screen.
Quick shout from the Laura Bond fan club. We were all saying that perhaps Laura could be a little more aggressive from time to time. She just punted Mark Hewitt in turn 1, bless her. So taking our advice a little too much to heart, I think.
Well, let's go back and see if we can have an... Oh yeah, there's a big contact there. Let's go back a little bit further on the tape. Mark Hewitt in the Wicks Racing Machine, just ahead of Laura Bond, just coming down the start finish straight with 2 laps to go. Bond looking for the inside down into Paddock Hill, and then yeah, didn't
almost
quite get on the brakes
move,
early
but
enough.
Not quite.
Just couldn't get the anchors on, and yeah, it's unfortunate for both drivers. But, Hewitt won't be too impressed with that one. Hewitt still running in 13th place then.
Shepelewski's just binned it big style into the back of Ashley Sutton, and that's probably race over for both of those guys.
Well, let's bring you that replay straight away. Chepelewski coming down the start finish straight now into Paddock Hill Bend, and just seems to have not lost his mind there, didn't brake.
Looked like brake failure.
And both of those guys into the barriers. Big damage. Well, let's go back and have another look at that one from Chepelewski's on board on the replay. He does have Richard Wilde right behind him. Yeah, and just didn't brake. Well, he did brake, but an extremely late braking manoeuvre from Chepelewski seems to have almost forgotten to brake there, which is really unfortunate. Chepelewski's still going in 5th position. Sutton, where's Sutton gone? Sutton's down in 7th now. So both drivers still going. I mean, there's not huge damage on those cars if they're still going. But this is the last lap, and Lopez now has a 2-second gap over 2nd place man Richard Wilde. So one more corner for Koba Lopez, and he will take his 2nd victory of the day. Comes over the start-finish line for the final time. Look at him, snaking around, delighted with that one. Takes it with a little bit of wing damage as well, but takes the victory. That's Koba Lopez, Richard Wilde 2nd, Katz, who? Oh, Sutton's in 3rd. Is that right? Seems unlikely. So Katz 3rd.
Katz 3rd, Simon Field 4th, Chepelewski 5th, Hugh 6th, Ashley Sutton 7th. Not sure what went on there. If there was something, I don't know if you can have a look into that one for us, Clyde, and see if there was something went on that we didn't see, because that was a very un-Chepelewski thing to do, and that looked not entirely accidental, should we say.
It was a very late braking manoeuvre, that's all we can tell you at the moment, but like we say, if we can get an update from Clyde on that one, we'll bring that to you. I don't think the timing is quite right, but we'll bring you the results on the screen anyway. No, that is right. Beg your pardon, that is correct. So, Katz, finishing ahead of Chepelewski, has put it beyond doubt. Andreas Katz takes the British Touring Car Championship for Season 3. Congratulations to him, he's driven extremely well all season. Commiserations to Chepelewski, of course, not able to get enough points in this last meet to make any kind of difference. So,
yep. It was a mistake, by the way. He did just get a little bit too deep in and wasn't sure where he was because he was on a different line. So,
yeah, I think looking at it, Richard Wilde was up the inside. Maybe Chepelewski's braking point was just obscured by Richard Wilde.
Yep.
Well, not the best way to end that particular race, but that has put it beyond all doubt. Katz was really flawless throughout most of the season, and deserving champion.
Yeah, deserving champion. Took his points when he needed to, kept his head when he needed to, showed good pace all the way through the season, and basically didn't make any mistakes, did he? And it's hard to argue with that out of a champion.
Indeed, yeah. Well, one more race to come here from Brands Hatch, but let's get a quick word with some of the drivers from this evening if possible. Laura, are you there?
Oh, hi Chris.
Welcome to BSR TV, Laura Bond for Bianco. That was a very interesting paddock hill bend with Mark Hewitt.
I lost my head a bit there, didn't I? Way over ambitious. I'm just watching it back now.
And,
I wouldn't say it was way over ambitious. I think you've slightly got it wrong, but I wouldn't say it was way off. Almost a perfect move.
Yeah, just a bit too late on the brakes. I could have made it if I'd been a touch earlier.
Well, not to be this time, but you're running quite well at Brands Hatch considering the strength of the competition. How are you finding it?
I'm a bit disappointed. It sort of seems normal service has resumed. I didn't qualify well enough up the field, which meant I got caught in that melee in the first race, and then I haven't really been able to get back. I would have been in the points that time had I not had a little spin with Mark.
Well, it's a shame as well because top 10 would have given you the reverse grid, of course. That was a 16th place finish, I believe, so starting 16th in the third race. But you're hopeful you can work your way up through the field in the final race?
Yeah, I hope that I've just been a bit tentative at the start of the second one, so I just need to put my foot down a bit, make sure I don't let too many easy passes go, but get safely around the first lap. That's the most important thing at the end of the day.
And 12th place coming into the championship coming into this final meet can only go upwards from there because some of the people in front of you haven't turned out in the final meet, and that's got to be above your expectations for the season.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant if I finished 12th. If there's some points to go for now, so I can hopefully move up another place or two maybe.
Well, we'll let you prepare for that final race and hopefully bag as many points as possible. Thanks, Laura.
Thanks a lot, chaps.
That's Laura Bond there for Bianco, and she's done a fantastic job of turning her season around when it didn't start well and consistently scoring not massive points but a good haul of points throughout the season, Matt.
Yep, she's been on form all season, this one, Laura, and yeah, she's unlucky really that she's having possibly a bit of a bad weekend today, but you know, sometimes that happens, and better to get it out of the way in the last race of the season than it is to have it in the first race of the next season. So
yeah, well, let's see if we might be able to get a quick word with Robert Plumley. Robert, are you there?
Hello, mate. Yep.
Welcome to BSR TV. It hasn't been the best meet so far for you, is that fair to say?
It's had its ups and downs.
Yeah. So just talk us through that last race. Wasn't the greatest finish, unfortunately.
No, I mean I started in a decent position. I'm not sure what happened on the first few corners, so I ended up getting punted off down to the back of the grid.
And then working your way back up.
Yeah, kind of hooked up with Ellis Stevens near the. I think we was back down in about 20th or 25th at the time, and we just slowly crawled our way through the traffic. So it's quite a fun race in that sense.
15th place in the final race. Where can you hope to finish?
Above 15th.
That's your target, is it? We're not talking about top 5 or anything like that, just above 15th.
One step at a time.
Brilliant. Well, thanks a lot, Robert, and we'll let you prepare for the final race.
Cheers, mate.
So Robert Plumley, very kindly driving for our own BSR TV team, and scoring 1 point in that final round. In the penultimate round. We've got one more to come as well, round 30. Any predictions? I mean, pressure's off for Chepalewski now, isn't it?
yeah, pressure's off. And, you know, congratulations again to Andreas Katz. Predictions for the last race. Koba Lopez starting 10th is going to be interesting. Ashley Sutton in 7th means he'll be starting from 3rd. My prediction is Ashley Sutton to win.
Clyde?
Yeah, I don't really disagree with Matt. Katz and Chepalewski, season's now over. You know, they might just let everything go. Ashley Sutton, you know, he's a fantastic driver. It wouldn't surprise me if he wins this one, but what's Koba Lopez going to do? You know, is he going to try and win all 3 races? What's he like around traffic? We see in the last race he was very, very patient. Well, could be interesting. Richard Wilde as well. He's having a fantastic night.
Yeah, and it's worth pointing out he'll be catching up on points with Simon Field. Simon will be just looking over his shoulder worrying about that one. It's important to stress as well that nobody has taken all 3 races in one meeting because of the fact that you need to start in 10th if you win the second race. Cobra Lopez is probably one of the most likely candidates to do that, but he's got to get past the likes of Katz, the likes of Chepalevsky, both of whom are not competing on points anymore because it's all been decided, but also Sutton, Wild, Field as well. Could be an interesting one to watch. That's going to be coming your way in about 10 or 15 minutes here. If you're watching on Twitch TV, don't go anywhere, it will retune itself, and if you're watching on YouTube, you can advance to the next video. But from Clyde, Matt, myself, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a few minutes.